was saying before that it's not just about the content, right? Your content is a big part of it. And yes, you want to share different types of content. You want to do contests and quizzes. You want to share testimonials. You want to share different types of content and you want to test it out. That's the thing. Your strategy is not something that you just do once and you put it out there. You have to test it out. You have to take into consideration what the data is showing you so that you would know moving forward as you move from month to month or quarter to quarter, what type of content your audience really loves, right? So that you can create content that is going to get you the engagement and ultimately get you the sales. So you're testing out, you're looking at your analytics and you're looking at what time of day they're coming on, and what posts are getting the most engagements, getting the most shares, getting people to leave micro conversations underneath your posts, which images even, right? Because there are some, I know for me there are some posts, depending on the image that I use, I know I'm going to get a really high traffic, right? So which images do your audience really like, and do I need to use more of those images and that kind of thing? Your strategy, your social media strategy has to be driven by data. And I was saying to you that a lot of times, we talk about consistency, and you have to be consistent with your audience, right? And not ghost them. And you want to post often, every day, show up every day. But a lot of times people show up every day and get absolutely no results. And what I say by that, they will post every day and then they would say, well, Adanna, I'm not getting any traction. I'm not getting any organic traction, right? I'm not getting any sales. I'm not getting new visitors. I'm not getting people commenting. And I say to them, look at your analytics. Are you following your analytics, or are you just creating content and putting it out there with the hope that people are going to find your page? Right? You have to pay attention to what you are putting out. Are you putting out valuable information? Not valuable to you, but valuable to your audience. Are you giving them information that is really going to change their life? Are you giving them information that is inspiring them and making them feel that they can ideally trust you, right? That's what you have to take in consideration. What type of content am I putting out? Am I putting out the right type of content at the right time, on the right days? Am I speaking for my audience, or am I talking down to my audience, right? So all of those things go into your social media strategy. And I think because we don't think about it in that holistic way, a lot of us drop the ball, right? Because the truth of the fact is that even though we're not supposed to, and we should not ever use social media as the be all and end all of our business. Social media is a very powerful platform, and it's a great jumping off point, right? It's a great jumping off point to get people to your website, to get people to your email list, to get people to your blogs or to your podcast. It's great to use to increase your visibility and increase your brand awareness and stuff. It's really great for those reasons, right? But it's not the be all and end all of your whole strategy. But if you are using social media, you want to make sure that you're using it in the right way for you to get the best possible results. So your strategy is more than just the content that you're putting out. Your strategy also has to take into consideration what the insights are telling you about your audience, about the time, about the images, and about what type of content will work best for you. I have clients, and the type of content that might work really great for me may not and does not work well for their audience, right? And you have to know your audience. You have to know your audience. You have to know their pain points. You have to know exactly what they are struggling with, so that when you are showing up, you are posting and speaking directly to them and speaking directly to the challenge that they have and providing them with solutions to that challenge that they are experiencing, right? It has to make sense, guys, right? You're not just going to schedule posts to show up every day because some coach told you that you had to show up every day. That is defeating the purpose, because as I said, you can do that and get absolutely no sale, get absolutely no organic growth, get absolutely nothing. And I'm saying this to you now because I know we're going into Christmas season, or we already started that Christmas season, and we're going to see a lot more posts for sales and events and that kind of thing. And Christmas tends to be a really, really heavy sales time, right? But what happens again, because you don't have a dedicated strategy or a intentional strategy, is that for your Christmas you have like really, really heavy social media, but then when Christmas is done and January comes around, you go ghost, right? Your audience hears crickets from you, and that's because you don't have a clear strategy. You're trying to sell, but you don't have a clear strategy on your social media. It's the same way like you have to have an email strategy. It's the same way you have to have a video strategy. You have to have a podcasting strategy. You have to have strategies for these platforms that you want to use to engage your audience.